While I'm letting the stain finish drying, I am going to decide and mix up my chalk paint. I actually make my own. At the Habitat for Humanity store, whenever I stop by, and they have a neutral color of flat paint, I tend to pick it up. Works the best for making your own chalk paint. Plaster of Paris, water. So it's a 3:1:1 ratio. So I have 3 ounces of water, 3 ounces of plaster of Paris, and then I'm going to pour in 9 ounces of paint. So depending on which color I'm going to go with, either got an off-white or a gray. I think I'm going to just go with the off-white this time. So I've stirred up the paint. And now I'm just going to mix the plaster with the water in a separate cup. I tend to keep my little plastic cups left over from yogurt. And you want to mix these together really thoroughly because you don't want lumps in your paint. Look at all the clumps on there. You do not want that. You can also use a plastic fork. You just really want to get that incorporated well. Scrape the bottom, scrape the sides. Okay, that seems pretty well incorporated. It's fairly thin. Just a thin plaster water, basically. Definitely not as thick as what you would mix it if you were making, going to fill some holes in the wall. Okay, now I've already marked my cup for the 9 ounce mark, and then I've also marked it inside. I tend to just mix what I need. This will probably be a little more than I need, but it doesn't like to keep very long. Okay, there's my 9 ounces. I'm just going to pour this in and stir it together. Perfect. There you go. Now I'm not using a fine, expensive paintbrush when I'm using chalk paint because you just kind of want to slop it on. That's the look of chalk paint.